As you're creating your prototype, there are two things that might be helpful for you in the context of market test versus product test. And there may be value in doing both of these. With market test, an example of this would be something like a landing page, where you have one web page, not a website, one page, that talks about some of the values that you've envisioned, the value proposition, the problem for the target customer. We're not talking about your product. We're not talking about your features. We're simply advertising the problem and advertising that something is out there with certain value propositions. If you begin to promote this, maybe spend a little bit of ad dollars to try and drive some traffic to it, you can see how interested people are. How much time do they spend on the page? Do they provide their email to you to learn more about the product when that information becomes available? That's what a landing page is. You're collecting emails on prospective customers without necessarily having to give them the details of your product if you're still working that out a bit. This is a landing page that we use for one of my programs here at the University of Maryland, where it's one page. Now, it's a little bit longer than this, but it's still just one page with an email field at the top. Here are some high-level benefits of our program. I'm not going to tell you the courses. I'm not going to tell you the faculty. I'm not going to get into the schedule or the calendar or the tuition. I'm just trying to get a feel. Are you interested in the values that we're delivering, our value proposition? If so, share your email, and I can give you some more information later. This is a great way to begin collecting information from prospective customers and beginning to measure the value of your value proposition that you have in mind for them. A second category, a different category of testing, is product testing. Here, you want to try and validate some product features. You want to demonstrate some functionality. You want to figure out what's compelling and why, what they like, what they change, what they miss. Would they pay $100? Would they pay $1,000? Whatever your target price point may be. To do this kind of testing, you got to show them something. You've got to kind of have that prototype already ready and available for them. One thing that we did when we envisioned the master's program that I previously mentioned is test it within a MOOC. So we built a course, a small version of a course, kind of a mini course, just to test the idea. And it looked something like this, where you could go online, and this would be what it would look like in the edX platform, where you've developed a mini course, you put it in the market, and you've tested it. You've collected emails from registration, you've gotten feedback on how people like it, and so before you may do a full-on master's degree program in a certain area, you could test your idea, your value proposition, with a mini course. So this would be the example of, again, a product testing